Hello everyone, I hope your day is as beautiful as your smile and welcome to the review of Patal Lok on Amazon Prime Video. We are going to talk about the creativity, the idea, the direction, the cinematography, the characters, everything. So, let's get started. The show was phenomenal, and there are a lot of bleeding issues that it touched, like communalism, casteism, Islamophobia, and I'm sure this was a filmmaker's challenge which always becomes a viewer's delight. Now let's talk about the direction. The show was directed by Avinash Arun and Prosit Roy. And I always believe that the job of a director is to bring all the important components like good writing, good actors, and when all these components are functioning properly, just weave it in and make it something beautiful. Avoid all the loopholes so that तुम लोग नेट पे बकवास ना करो, ठीक है? It's important. Anyway, it's important to see a show as a filmmaker when they are making a film. But while directing, I think it is also important to see it as a viewer. कि जिसने ये शो कभी नहीं देखा पहली बार, अगर वो भी देखे, so he should know and he should understand कि ये कुछ हो रहा है, and they should always be on their toes, always excited to see what's going to happen next, and always curious. And in that, I think these two did an amazing job. So hats off to that. डिटेल्स लाइक कबीर एम के पास वो जो सर्टिफिकेट था और उसका क्या इम्प्लीकेशंस था, ये सब बहुत अच्छे से प्रेजेंटेड थी एंड दे जस्ट न्यू व्हाट दे वर डूइंग, व्हिच मेड मी वेरी हैप्पी. मूविंग ऑन टुवर्ड्स द कास्ट. The cast was led by Jaideep Ahlawat, who plays the role of Hathiram Chaudhary, a beat-down cop who is just waiting for his miracle to happen. He is tired of being an invisible cog in a giant system. From his days in Gangs of Wasipur, I was just waiting to see him blow up and do something amazing. And finally, this was it. Finally, जब उसे अपना miracle case मिलता है, we can see him evolving and uncovering all the secrets of this case. And when he finally has this conversation with Gwala Gujar in the end, it makes us think a lot of things in it. His relationship with his wife and his son, wife played by Gul Panag, was honestly interesting to watch. Moving on, we have Ishwak Singh, who plays the character of Imran Ansari. He is a cop who has been in the force for only 3 months, but he's an obedient and seedha sada tamizdar ladka. But he is a Muslim. And this aspect of his life is what holds him back because of all the stereotypes carried. And we see this progressing throughout the series. And it just makes us think about the notions we carry in it. मैं in it ज़्यादा नहीं बोल रहा है, हाँ थोड़ा in it ज़्यादा हो गया. The story then introduces us to the 4 convicts. Abhishek Banerjee, who plays the role of Hathoda aka Vishal Tyagi, Jagjit Sandhu, who plays the role of Top Singh, Asif Khan, who plays the role of Kabir M, and M.R. Singh, who plays the role of Mary Lingdo. अब इन सबका पास्ट डिफरेंट है एंड थ्रू आउट द सीरीज वो धीरे धीरे रीओपन होता है एंड वी गेट टू नो मोर अबाउट देम विच हेल्प्स अस कनेक्ट टू द स्टोरी इवन मोर. तो कुछ ना कुछ पास्ट में ऐसा हुआ जिसकी वजह से कुछ कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज हुए जिनके एक्शंस इन्होंने लिए एंड दे एंडेड अप लाइक वेयर दे आर. आई होप दैट मेक्स सेंस. फर्स्ट अप वी हैव विशाल त्यागी, जिसने बड़े काम का नाम पूरा काम करके ले लिया. He loves dogs but is wanted for 45 gruesome murders. Then we have Top Singh, who was bullied, but when he found Danger Manjar, his life completely changed. Next up we have Kabir M, and as I mentioned previously, the certificate thing. And lastly we have Mary Lingdo, who's a transgender, and उसका काम बस गाड़ी में बैठना ही था. And that led her to such a journey that we see throughout the show. Obviously fighting through the stereotypes that were carried. It's time to address the reporter in the room. Sanjeev Mehra, played by Neeraj Kabi, an amazing actor. Now he's an editor-in-chief at a news channel जो खुद को फ्री मीडिया की वॉइस मानते हैं, एंड ही इज एलर्जिक टू डॉग हेयर. ये वाला पॉइंट याद रखना. एंड इनको मारने के ऊपर ही पूरा शो बना था. यही हुआ था ना? राइट. His seesaw relationship between his wife and Sarah Matthews was portrayed rather amazingly. Next up, we have Chanda Mukherjee, played by Anindita Bose. To explain her role, I have my friend Leo here. हाँ बस. Last but certainly not the least, Gwala Gujar, played by Rajesh Sharma, and Balkishan Bajpai, played by Anup Jalota. I think this casting was really amazing, and these characters represent all the power and all the dynamic which one could only understand when they see the way they have been depicted. Talking about the cinematography, the show does an amazing job of capturing all these slight emotions and slight actions in their pure beauty, and in such a way that if we just ask कि ये ऐसे क्यों किया, we might as well unfold a very new chapter in the show itself. It was a fine job. There were no loose camera angles, and all the emotions of all the actors was captured perfectly. I mean, you would know कि वो क्या सोच रहा है just by looking at his face. And that's when you know कि काम अच्छे से किया गया है. Talking now about the writing. Sudeep Sharma, Sagar Haveli, Hardik Mehta and Gunjit Chopra. The writing is where it all starts. The idea. Rest all is the execution, I agree, which is also important. But where the idea starts is where the story starts to unfold. And I think they did a meticulous and an amazing job just to see that whatever they wanted to show has been showed properly. And it is obviously visible in all the reviews and all the delight that this show is. It's all the small things when put together that make a good show what it is. For example, the scene where Danger Manjar puts his earphones into Top Singh's ears and we can hear a song. And that is a big metaphor for how he is taking over his mind and changing his life completely. All in all, I think the show was great. I think you should go and check it out right now. Thank you so much for watching this video and hearing me say amazing 100 times. Please like this video and share it with your friends, and do tell me in the comment section down below what you thought about it. There's a lot such content to come, so please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.